Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charles, and you're watching Outlining Our Community. Excuse me. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Now, the title for this video is about the safety and dangers of social media with children, and who is responsible for the safety of children when children are on social media. Should social media babysit your children, or should adults babysit their children? So at the end of the day, when parents allow their children to sit on social media from morning, noon to night without adult supervision, who is to blame? Social media, or should we blame parents who allow their children to sit on social media all day long? Who should we blame? Well, I'm going to tell you, the blame is going to be on the parents, because when you have children, your first obligation is to monitor your children. And when they get on platforms, social media, your job is to monitor them, because you do not know who your children is speaking to over the internet. You have adults posing as children on the internet, posing as children on the internet. There was just a case in Florida I did on my other channel, 17 channel. A man was 20 years old. He was arrested, posed as a 14-year-old boy on social media. It's just that simple. It is just that easy for a little girl to be connected to who she think is a child her age. But it turns out it's not a child. It's an adult who is trying to lower a child into his custody. He's trying to lower that child into his world. What do you do? The safety plan, number one, that should always be on any child device is parent controls. Parent controls is for parent to control what their children are doing. Parent control. Now, a lot of children, and the reason they are unsupervised on these platforms is because a lot of these children is living in a single family home, one parent home. And so mama working all the time, going shopping for food, taking care of the other children, and you know, she can't really, watch the child all day long. So the child is not supervised on the platform. And I think the consequence is that we gotta do better at supervising our children. Our children should be supervised, well mannered, and I think parents gotta just be aware of your children's surroundings. Don't be friends with your children. If your children say, "No, mom, you can't look at this, you can't look at that," take the device away. Punishment time until your child gives you that device. And so I think that we gotta be more aware. We gotta be more alert. And
You saying she built back because she didn't get you a steak, so do you want a steak, sir?
TJ, shut the door. So
She said, what kind of sub do you want? Chicken finger or beef?
beef. Which one you got?
What kind you do? Steak.
Stay. So at the end of the day, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We do. We gotta do better. We gotta put the focus on our children. We gotta understand right from wrong. We gotta be aware. Because as long as your children aren't supervised, bad things can happen. I know of children who got kidnapped. Shout out to AFC podcast. Talk about these strays all the time. Kidnapped because one person made a stupid decision and took that child because that parent wasn't monitoring the child. Child kidnapped, gone, out the door. So we gotta do better at babysitting our children. It's hard. It is hard raising children. But when you decide to lay down and have that child, it was your job to take care of that child. So it's no excuse now. You chose to lay down, you chose to have a child, you chose to be the parent, you chose to be the guardian, you chose to be there for that child. You should be there 24/7. You make the rules, you put in the punishment, who their friends can hang with, the food you cook for your children, the snacks they can eat, all of that. You decide that as that parent. So we got to do a better job at raising our children, and our children are raising us. So, with that being said, I think we got to do a lot of more investments, and I think there needs to be more programs for our children. That way, our children won't be depending on social media a lot. There'll be programs out here for them to do. And I think there needs to be more community leaders knocking on doors, talking to our youth, because we're seeing our youth making horrible decisions at a very young age, and so it's that age limit that once you sit down with that child and get that child motivated to do better, then we can start a path from down to up, and that child can end up going to college, a successful job, successful relationship, successful parent when they're in their 30s and 40s. But we gotta help our children, man. We gotta help our children. So that comes subscribe, post notifications, subscribe. Please subscribe on this video. Please get this video to 1.2 thousand views. 1.2 thousand views. And I will come back with a banger on this video. Give me those views within 3 days. I know you could do it. Please. View this video. Get a subscribe up. When I'm kind of low, let's get it up. We can get the algorithm going. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. And we're done.